Big Show.
I must dig my dig in the mashed potatoes. Go hog.
This is a team sport. It's not a talent-based sport.
We got Bobby fucking Petrino back. If I'm honest with myself right now, it's a cool 12-0. Oh, look at that tornado.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to another episode of the College Football Tailgate. As always, it is me, XFL Jim.
Can you smell what the XFL is cooking?
Joined, as always, by the illustrious Uncle Ricco himself, Eric, a.k.a. ETOP21 Sports, my man.
You want it? I'm gonna give it to you right now.
And we're going to give it to you right now. Eric's got the balloons popping out.
Yeah, balloons, dude.
We're giving you our favorite futures of the Power Four of college football. We gave you the Group of Five last week, and you may have noticed we're changing things up a little bit. We're still going to go conference by conference, just give you our favorite plays. We're not going to go every team, everything like that. And if you watched last week, you're going to get a little bit more of that this week. Eric, the extremely detail-oriented mastermind, will give you his best picks. And I, Jim, this year, I am dedicated to going from the heart. I am coming from my heart, my guts, my ass. That's where these picks are coming from, Eric.
Ass and titties. Remember that song?
I do. Any thoughts on like the landscape of college football? I think the Big Ten just approved the what was it called, the Save College Sports Act or something like that.
Yeah, and there was some big news in college basketball yesterday. Like, guys are going to be able to come back.
They said anyone from like what was it, 2022?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, whatever. Like, I'm just one day at a time, man. That's my new motto, Jim. One day at a time. Just grinding, Jim. That's my.
Eric
that's my
does have to take it one day at a time. He had a hell of a week.
One day at a time, man.
Eric, are you ready to take it one conference at a time?
I am, dude.
We're starting off with the ACC. Any futures in the ACC for old Uncle Ricco?
So I did two futures, but they involve the same team.
Oh, only one team in the ACC. So I think this is the only conference that has a odds-on favorite, right?
So can you name the team?
Okay, so I got to get into your mindset and how you think. Is it a win total and a future, or is it two different futures?
A win total and a future.
Okay, so if there's one thing I know about Uncle Ricco, he does not like win totals that have a minus sign on them. Like, I feel like you refuse to do that. Am I wrong?
Correct.
Okay. The win total has to have a plus sign. And then also, I don't think Uncle Ricco's taking is it a conference future or is it a playoff future?
It is a conference future.
It's a conference future. I don't think Eric's taking anything like lower than triple digits. There's no shot you're that high on Virginia Tech right away. So I'm going to eliminate Virginia Tech. Georgia Tech interests me. But also I feel like they're in a little bit of a rebuild. So I don't know if you're going with Georgia Tech. And I don't think you're much of a Narduzzi guy to go Pitt. So it leaves Clemson, who you won't go Clemson, Virginia, NC State, or if you're taking a crazy long shot on a team like Cal. Don't tell me you're going NC State, Eric.
Jim, you must have looked at the Discord because I'm going NC State, buddy.
Oh my God!
I went over 7.5 wins.
I like that. So I like that.
And them just to make the ACC championship game at 10-1.
You know what? Okay.
They avoid Miami, Clemson, and SMU on the schedule. CJ Bailey is back, one of the better quarterbacks in the conference, threw for over 3,000 yards, 25 TDs last year. Jaden Scott is back, 5.5 yards per carry. Victor Snow will be their top wide receiver. They added Trader from Miami, great one-two punch combo. Offensive line, better than people realize. Spike Sowell was a freshman All-American. The tackles are solid. The defensive line takes a step back, losing Fordham. But Harvey Dyson from Tulane comes in. They added Nelson and Aguilar to soften the blow. And I love King Mack in the back four. The path to the title is there. They have a great favorable schedule. 7 home games at Carter Feely. This is Dave Doran's 14th season, which prevails stability. And I really think the big thing when I step back, they were supposed to go to Brazil this year. Week 1 was supposed to be in Brazil, but now it's not. So not having that travel and just having to travel to Virginia to play that game, which isn't a conference game, I like it, dude. I think the path is there. They have an easy schedule. They have a good quarterback. I'm on NC State over 7.5 at plus 110, and to make the ACC championship game at 10-1.
I'm okay with that win total. I just don't know if I ever have the faith in NC State to get more than 9 wins, and I think they might need more than 9 wins to make the conference championship.
Well, you're just a hater.
You think they could do it at 9 wins? You think they can make it at 9 wins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clemson's gonna be bad this year, dude.
Because NC State to me is an 8-4, 9-3 team. That's where they're at forever. Sometimes they could dip down to 7 wins, but they never get to the 10-win season.
Yeah.
So the only games that worry me are Louisville, and then the weirdness of the Florida State, North Carolina, and their schedule actually is so fucking good. Holy shit. This is a really good schedule. Oh my God. Okay. They're going to trip up. I'm going to say the Virginia game doesn't matter. They're going to trip up. They're going to lose to Louisville, and then they're going to trip up either Stanford, Cal, or UNC.
I wish Chase was here because you know who Clemson's offensive coordinator is?
Who is it right now?
Chad Morris. Do you remember who Chad Morris is?
Yeah. Had a couple of successful years at SMU.
The Arkansas coach who North Texas was able to return that punt on where they faked it was like a
I remember. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember, baby.
Good times.
My word. So you're just rolling with NC State.
Just NC State, dude. That's it, man. That's it.
Ugh.
I get a little juicier later on, buddy.
Oh, man. So I have a future in the same vein. Didn't take a win total. I wanted to back Virginia, but I can't. Miami is it's such a weird spot where if Miami doesn't win the conference, that's a disappointing season.
Mm-hmm.
And with all the pressure on them, I don't know. Maybe they crumble. Maybe not. But there's a team that I think does take a nice little step forward. And that is the California Bears.
Really?
I think, dude, they have a great quarterback. I think the defense gets a little bit better. Their schedule isn't awful. They don't play Miami. They do have to go to SMU, which is tough, and then it's like an SMU, NC State back-to-back, which is tough. But they get a lot of decent teams. I'm going to probably take Cal against Clemson at Cal. And then I want to see how they play here. So I'm going to take Cal to reach the conference championship, 13-1. I'm even going to sprinkle a little bit on them to win.
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah. What are those? What do you think those odds are, brother?
Gotta be 75-1.
I don't think they're that to win the conference.
Yeah.
I don't think they're that juiced. Let me see. Oh, the site shut down for a little bit. I love when sites just stop giving you. Now to win the conference, they're 35-1. But I did take a nice little future because if they're gonna do it, they had to be led by that quarterback. Jaron Chiave Sagapulatele. Sprinkle a little bit. 80-1 to win the Heisman.
Ooh. Wait till you hear my Heisman line shot, dude.
I am thinking of that sandwich. But I do think Cal's a good team. How many games were, like, if I go back to 2025, how many games did they just eke by? New coach, to be fair, new coach. They were 7-6 last year. Embarrassing losses to San Diego State, Duke, but they overtime loss against Virginia Tech, 10-point against Virginia, and then another embarrassing at Stanford. But, hey, they'll put it on. You got to believe. You have to have faith. And that's what I do.
Dude, it is pouring outside right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is pouring.
You coach. Dude, oh, Eric, I had a sick thunderstorm here a couple nights ago.
Dude, we had a month.
It was like a light
Monday,
show. It was awesome.
Monday.
Any other ACC takes? Like, it is, I do think they're the only team with the odds-on favorite of Miami. I think no other conference has such an overwhelming favorite. Well,
It's going to be interesting to see how this quarterback from Duke, Messiah or whatever his name is, comes in. Like, I wasn't a fan of him at Tulane. I wasn't a fan of him at Duke. He's getting some Heisman buzz. He's not my cup of tea, but we'll see how he does.
How many guys are your cup of tea, Eric?
I got a cup of tea coming up.
In the Big 12? Because that's the next conference we're going to, baby.
Let me see.
What do you got? What do you got for us in the Big 12, Uncle Ricco?
2 futures here.
Just futures.
2 futures.
Okay. Lay them on me.
Both involving the same team.
Again, Eric's just dialing in on one team. I like it. I was gonna say otherwise in the ACC, I do like Virginia, but in the Big 12, what are you feeling?
Did you know I almost went to Virginia? Fun fact.
I did not. You were almost a Cav?
I was almost a Cav. Okay. Texas Tech dealt a blow with the whole gambling situation. What's going on at their quarterback? Utah has a new coach. We don't know. BYU. It's BYU. Can they be trusted? Was it a one-year wonder? Why not TCU? Why not TCU, Jim? They brought in
quarterback
Craig from Harvard, the program's all-time leading passer, a legitimate NFL prospect who was going to get drafted, but chose NIL money and hoping to improve his draft stock. He's going to ball out. 14 starters returning. Jeremy Payne in line to be the starting running back. 5.7 yards per carry in the second half of the season. This is going to be the best offensive line that TCU has had in the Sonny Dykes era with 95 career starts. Jeremy Scott comes in from South Alabama. Jordan Dwyer is back in the wide receiver room. 7 of their top 8 defensive linemen return. Could be the best defensive line in the whole conference. Max Carroll is set for a breakout season, controlling the middle of the field. And the back four, they have the duo of Gil Jackson and Jamal Johnson. The Pac-12 is chaotic, unpredictable. Favorites drop games every year, creating openings for a hot team to come in late. Why not TCU at 30-1? Why not TCU, Jim? Why not the Hornets?
You know what? I don't hate that, Eric. Why not TCU?
And my other one, the ultimate long shot. We're taking a guy whose completion percentage and yards per pass is better under pressure. We're taking a man that has graduated from the Ivy League, Harvard's all-time leading scorer, a legit NFL prospect who chose NIL money to improve his draft stock. Jim, he would be on an NFL roster right now if it weren't for the TCU NIL money. We're taking Jaden Craig at 250-1.
What were Max Duggan's preseason odds that year?
Dude, I have no idea, man.
Because that's the closest they've been, right?
Yeah. Why not Jaden Craig?
Crazier things have happened, man.
Why not Jaden Craig, man? Why not TCU?
Eric, you want?
Is TCU going to be my team this year? My magical team?
So if you're, I was gonna say, are you gonna ride the Magic with TCU instead of cursing it every week like you did last time?
I'm gonna ride it. I'm fucking hopping on the train, dude. Why
Let's
not
go.
TCU?
You know what? I'm hoping TCU does it for you. There's a couple teams in the Big 12 I like. I'm gonna take my shot with them. You can't back Texas Tech at -105 to win the conference. You cannot.
So here's my argument. If you think Texas Tech is going to be good, your best bet is to take who that quarterback's going to be, whose name I'm spacing off the top of my head. Take him to win the Heisman.
I think my bet would be if I'm looking to do Texas Tech, I would try and be like, Texas Tech to maybe like make the semifinals, like maybe get a win in the college football playoffs. If I liked them.
They lost to Oregon last year, right? In the first round,
they got dominated by Oregon. Second round, remember, because Texas Tech had the bye.
Oh, yeah.
Oregon had to play JMU first.
Sorry.
I'm going to tell you, Eric, and you're going to call me dumb because I know you don't like the quarterback. I'm taking the other purple team in the Big 12. You think he's not going to take a jump with Colin Klein?
No, go ahead. Let's hear your spill.
Kansas State. Kansas State's the team. Well coached. I know it's a new situation. Colin Klein, I think, will be a good coach for this team. I believe in the Wildcats. They're going to have a great run game, as they usually do. I think special teams going to be clean, which you usually expect from Kansas State. And I think their quarterback takes a nice leap. You don't believe. Why don't you believe in Kansas State, Eric?
Avery Johnson.
What is wrong with Avery Johnson, huh?
What's right with him, dude?
Everything.
Everything. Huh?
Avery Johnson, I'm gonna say right now. Let me project to the future. 2,800 yards passing, 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and then more on the ground too, because he's a killer with his legs.
Let me project this. Avery Johnson holding a clipboard for the Red Blacks.
Oh, he'd be starting on the Red Blacks. You kidding me? Speaking of the CFL, what are the Bombers doing not starting Bryce Perkins? Just disgusting. Disgusting football. Now, give me Kansas State. I'm going to take K-State at 15-1. If I could do an exact matchup, I'm going to predict BYU K-State. That's your Big 12 championship.
BYU K-State.
BYU K-State. It would be awesome if it was TCU K-State. A rematch of that fateful year.
That'd be great, dude. And then you and I could just live stream just bitching when one of our futures loses.
It'd be awesome. It would be awesome if it happened the same way as last year, where K-State won the conference, but TCU went on to the national championship.
That'd be inspirational.
That would be very inspirational. Could you imagine? Okay, I wouldn't want you to lose, but best case scenario in that is K-State wins the conference championship game, but your guy still somehow wins the Heisman.
Yeah,
that'd be the best of both worlds for us. Eric, moving on to your and my conference, the Big Ten. Are you gonna do what the people want, Eric, and take Michigan State to win the conference at 500-1?
Dude, they're so fucking bad, dude. They're so, and it doesn't help when at media day they asked if Michigan State has a chip on their shoulder, and Fitzgerald was like, "Right now all we have is a potato chip."
He's not wrong.
Yeah, they're bad. They're gonna be bad.
They gotta build up, dude. They gotta build up.
The only thing I did, and I said it last year, I said this is the year for Oregon. I threw a little money on Oregon to win it all at 8-1. I told myself last season this was a year for them, and here we are again. Even more reasons to believe. Dante Moore is back. Massive. Skip the NFL draft specifically to chase a national title. Bring in proven production, leadership to a loaded roster. 2025, 72% of his passes were completion. Over 3,500 yards, 30 TDs. like getting him back at quarterback and not Patrick Mahomes Jr. transferred there. And now I have no idea where he's even at. Is he just going to sit there and be the backup this year?
Yeah, he's the backup this year.
Yeah, he was trying to get out, but they have one of the best defensive lines in the country. Jordan Davis, a bruiser behind a solid offensive line, led by I can't pronounce his name. They have one of the deepest wide receiver rooms in the country. Evan Stewart's back. Jerry Mixon, Devon Jackson lead the linebackers. They have a shutdown corner in Brandon Finney. Losing both coordinators is concerned, but all the in-house hires are just going to keep everything the way it is. It's going to soften the blow. Oregon 26-3 over the last 2 seasons. Their only losses have came against the eventual national champions. The 2026 defensive unit is being ranked overall by everything I'm seeing online. Look, at plus 800 to win it all, I'm going to do it. I think Lanning, as much as it pains me to say this, he's one of the better coaches in college football.
He is. God, this is like make or break sort of year for Oregon. Kind of like Ohio State a couple years ago, where they're bringing so much back. And you just got to figure, oh, yeah, this is what they're doing. Hopefully they don't crash and burn like Penn State did last year. I don't think Dan Lanning's the kind of coach that lets that happen.
Fuck no. Are you kidding me, dude? Lanning would murder mofos if that happened.
I'm going for what seems like a make or break season 2. I feel like I'm taking a shot here. I'm taking a swing. It's either going to work out or it's all going to come crashing to the ground. Their schedule is pretty difficult, and I'm riding with the USC Trojans to win the Big Ten.
Yeah, I looked at them too.
God, their offense is going to be good.
But again, if you think that, you got to throw a little bit on.
I did a little bit on Jaden Mayava to win the Heisman. I did it 25-1.
I like it, dude. I thought about it.
I think you get a link. This is a guy that Lincoln Riley's been like kind of building up, grooming in there, and those guys usually succeed and put up points and are flashy. And if USC is going to win, they're going to be in plenty of big games for people to watch when come Heisman time. They get to play Oregon at home. They get to play Washington. They get to play Ohio State at home. They have to go to Indiana, which is tough. Like their schedule is not easy.
Yeah, and what's his face doesn't cover East in the Central Eastern time zone.
Yeah, but dude, Ohio State and Ohio State at home.
Oh, I know. I'm
yeah,
just pointing out for
the at Indiana game is going to be tough.
Yeah, but they can.
And I expect them to not cover at Wisconsin.
Yep.
But this team, something about them. I think they're going to be really good. I also agree that they. It is too bad they're not playing Notre Dame. That does suck. Nice call by Uncle Ricco last night, by the way, too.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. Max Clark came through last night, dude. Start out slow, grinding our way to profit, Jim. That's all we do.
The Montreal Alouettes came in clutch, too, except we still didn't hit the over because the Ottawa Red Blacks are a trash organization. I'm taking USC. I'm riding with USC. I think it is also hilarious to me that Michigan is only 15-1.
They could be better. I mean, like...
they'll be better. They'll be better, but like...
Underwood needs to take a step forward.
They have like the nice... I think Washington should be where Michigan's at. I think Washington's going to be in a better spot than Michigan this season.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And no shot you're taking Michigan State at 501, and no shot I'm taking Nebraska at 120-1.
I mean, all right. So real quick, I'm gonna pull up Michigan State's schedule.
It's not, dude. It's not great.
All right. So here we go. Like honestly,
double Mac to start the season.
Toledo, who is getting a coaching upgrade against the system they don't know, I'm probably going to be on Toledo plus the points and the sprinkle on the money line here. Eastern Michigan, I mean, look, they're going to struggle to cover that.
11.5, by the way, for Toledo, Eric.
What?
11.5 for Toledo.
Oh yeah, fucking A, dude. Toledo and the money line. At Notre Dame, that's an L. Hosting Nebraska, that's an L. At Wisconsin, that's an L. Hosting Illinois, that's an L. Hosting Northwestern, I'm gonna say that's a win. So I got him at 1 right. I got him at 2 right now. At UCLA, at Michigan, both losses. Against what? I have him at 3 wins: Rutgers, Northwestern, and Eastern Michigan.
They could do 4.
Ceiling 4.
Coach of the year if he makes a bowl.
Ceiling 4.
Coach of the year if Fitzgerald makes a bowl.
They ain't making shit, dog. They ain't making shit.
Yeah, you don't know what Wisconsin could be imploded by that point.
Dude, they could be playing the bowl game in my cul-de-sac.
What did I say? I think I was talking with friends. We were going over Nebraska's schedule. I think I had him at like 7-5. Wins over Ohio, Bowling Green, North Dakota, Michigan State, Maryland. 1, 2, 3. They're going to be 5-0 going to like hosting Indiana and then get crushed by Indiana. And then they have to go to Oregon after that.
Oh, yeah. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5. Oh, yeah. And then just fucking.
And then just brutalized. Washington's a toss-up. Illinois is a toss-up. Probably both losses.
That have to go to Illinois.
Yeah, Washington's a toss-up. At Illinois is a toss-up, but we're gonna lose one of those for sure. At Rutgers, who knows? Ohio State, at Iowa, probably both losses. It's a classic Nebraska season. We start off hot, and then we barely scrape by into getting a bowl.
Yeah, 6 or 7, dude. That's it, man.
Yeah, 6 or 7. The ceiling, Eric, the absolute ceiling is 8.
The absolute ceiling is
because like Iowa's always a weird one. Like the Iowa game is always close, so there's got to be at some point we win those games.
Yeah.
I also still believe the record of overtime. So if any of these games go to overtime, just count Nebraska out.
Just auto fade.
I think. Let me look it up. When was the last time Nebraska football won an overtime game? When do you think that it was, Eric?
$2013.
Oh, you're so close. 2014.
Oh.
Not only that, Nebraska has not scored a point in overtime since 2014.
That's consistency, Jim.
I think up until it was either this year, it was last year or the year before, Nebraska hadn't even gotten a first down in overtime for like 10 years. It was so bad.
That's the consistency we want, Jim.
Oh, I've started turning games off when they get to overtime. It's been so bad. Last conference, Eric. The SEC, the Big Ten will be fun. I think it's going to be interesting. I think the race of like Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon.
Penn State's going to be, Iowa State East is going to be interesting too.
It will be. And I think, I'm not going to say they're going to be like great to start off with, but they will be very interesting.
Yeah.
And maybe they got some of that Iowa State magic when it comes to like beating these like high ranked teams.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll see. We'll see.
Last conference, Eric, the SEC.
I got way too many SEC futures, and I feel like
what's way too many for Eric? Like 3?
1, 2, 3, like 4 or 5. All right. What do you want? How many do you have? Do you just want me to just go to
go through all yours? There's a couple that I like in the SEC.
All right. Georgia to win it all 9-1. Gunnar Stott getting experience at the quarterback position is huge. Now he's back, second full season as starter. Massive improvement for a title contender. Returned 13 starters. Nate Frazier is back, looking to become the first Georgia running back to lead the team in rushing yards in 3 straight seasons. Dante Dodwell added depth behind him. London Humphreys will be the chain mover. They pick up Isaiah Cannon from Georgia Tech. Losing Micah Morrison on the offensive line will be a blow to a normal team, but with a program like Georgia, not really that big of a big deal. They're reloading. 66 career starts back. Pass rush will be better. Run defense is elite. They limit opponents to 2.9 carries. 2.9 yards per run last year. Raylan Wilson, huge in the middle of the field. Back four is the worry point, but if the pass rush is better and they're able to get home, I think that's huge. They have the most homegrown talent on the roster of any SEC team. They made it to the SEC championship game last season with the second youngest roster in the conference. I like him here, man. I like this team here a lot.
Just to pause real quick. I wish there's got to be some sports books out there that you parlay Georgia to win the SEC and the Natty, right?
No, those are correlated.
Are they? You don't have to win the SEC to win the Natty.
That's true. So I betted this low-level MMA fight. So if I seem distracted, I'm just going to be yelling, "Why isn't it Stephanie Lucino shooting takedowns?" But go ahead.
I love that take, though. I do love that take on Georgia. What are your other futures, Eric?
Next future, we're going to go down to South Carolina. We're going to take them over 6.5 wins. The main reason I love this team is Kendall Briles is the OC. Will be creative to bring in his skill set with Sanders at quarterback, going to be something special. Think KJ Jefferson at Arkansas. Sellers, a dark horse to win the Heisman. I did sprinkle on him at 40-1 to win the Heisman as well. Matt Fuller returns. They added some serious depth behind him with Christian Tart from Texas, Sam Dixon from Ohio State, Coleman from Penn State, DJ Black from UCF joins the wide receiver room along with Bennett and Harper. Offensive line got a total facelift. Huge upgrade as coach. Dylan Stewart is back up front for the defensive line. He makes everyone around him better. Beeman is calling the linebackers the strength of the defense. And with Stewart up front, that tells you everything you need to know about this unit. Beamer ball and special teams is all you need to know. Plus, they brought in Matt Smiley from the Bills as a new special team coach. Last year, they led 30-3 against AMU, lead against Bama. Their way more experience will be greatly improved. Sellers with the Heisman. Look, another long shot. He's a physical QB that can run and throw in a Briles offense. 40-1, worth a sprinkle. New OC, better offensive line, more weapons around him. The narrative catches fire. Massive upside. And do you care to guess what my last future is in the SEC, my friend?
Oh, is it Florida?
Oh my God, Jim! Fucking looking at the fucking Discord, dude.
Eric, I'm inside your mind.
For me, this is just a bet on John Summerall. And you ready for this? The best coaching staff in the SEC. Summerall took Tulane to the college football playoff, 23-4 at Tulane. Bought in Buster Faulkner from Georgia Tech as the OC. Joe Craddock was the OC at TCU. He's now the QB coach. Brad White from Kentucky is the DC. This is just an elite staff. Aaron Pillow comes in from Georgia Tech. Great fit for the offense. Jaden Blau, the first 1,000-yard rusher at Florida since 2015, is back. Second team all-conference. Dallas Wilson, who is a stud, is back. Redshirted last year due to injury. He returns offensive line, full of transfers, but Talon, the OC coach, is back. Summerall has been raving about the defense since the spring. Graham's Childs are back in the middle of the field. There are concerns in the back four, but this pass rush is – oh, dude, my plus 470 just won, Jim. My plus 470 just won, Jim. My plus Stephanie Lucinda, you sexy son of a fucking bitch, dude.
Great way to start the weekend.
Summerall has been raving about the defensive front since spring. Graham's Childs are back in the middle of the field. There are concerns in the back four, but if the pass rush can get there, they can bail it out. They bring in the Tulane kicker and punter. Special teams will be a top 25 unit. Look, this Florida team has all the talent in the world. They have all the resources. They have everything. I'm getting over 7.5 wins at plus 130. Now, look, we can talk about their schedule. Let's just bring up their schedule. Their schedule is a little tough, and I get it, dude. But this is just...
It is, but dude, like, their schedule is tough. Florida, if they would have had consistency and an actual coach last year who wasn't dead in the water, could have been something.
Yeah, they should have been something.
I like this team.
Oh, dude.
Kind of like that you like them too.
God, dude.
Is it that? What do you mean? Is it that? I don't think it's that bad.
Oh no, sorry, I was caught up in this
This Florida schedule isn't that bad.
All right, so Florida Atlantic, they're going to be better. I'm gonna call that a win. I'm gonna call Campbell a win. At South Florida, I don't know how that's going to be. How those guys are going to be at the SEC, I don't know.
Are you talking about Auburn? I was confused for a second. I like that.
Old Miss, we don't know with the new coaching staff. We really don't know. Now, would it surprise you if with everything going on the NCAA, if Trinidad was magically can't play anymore for a 6th year? I don't know. We have no idea. So Ole Miss ? Missouri.
It would not surprise me if Ole Miss they were riding momentum going in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me if A, either they were still really good, or B, if they just weren't nearly as good as they were last year. Either way would not surprise me.
Old Missouri's down. South Carolina, this is the doomsday right here. South Carolina, Texas, Georgia, and then Oklahoma. But dude, you finish off with Kentucky, Vanderbilt, and Florida. You can get those 3 wins. You get 2 at the start. That's 5. You beat Missouri. It's tough, but I think it's doable with the coaching staff.
Eric, I love that. I do love it. What's Florida's odds to make the playoffs? I'm going to do it. Sprinkle a little bit. Plus 400 on Florida to make the college football playoffs. Why not? Why not the Gators? Why not the Gators, Eric?
Why not?
So Georgia is the favorite to win the SEC, but Texas is above them to win the national championship.
Yeah.
Interesting how that works out. I'm also gonna sprinkle a little bit on Oklahoma, 13-1 for the SEC. Similar situation, coach kind of backed up against a wall. Really needs to show that they can win now. I do think their quarterback, while not he's not going to put up major stats, but he does what he needs to do. He puts the team on his back, can win you games. And then I took another future for the conference. Because there's a team that I look at, and all I do is look at the head coach and see how much he weighs. Eric, tell me right now, does this look like a fat man to you?
Yeah, little chubby.
That's a fat Josh Heupel. Those chubby cheeks are telling me that Tennessee's going to do some damage. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on 20-1.
Little fat in the face, dude. I like it.
I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on 20-1, and then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on plus 450 to make the college football playoffs. Those chubby cheeks are calling out to me, Eric.
Those chubby cheeks are saying,
and they're telling me Tennessee's going to win the SEC.
They're saying, Jim, we're going to win the SEC.
So I am taking Tennessee to make the SEC championship game at 8-1, to win it at 20-1, and to make the college football playoffs.
Okay.
They will lose in the playoffs, though. They will lose in the playoffs. Now, Eric, any other national stuff? Are you touching Notre Dame or anything at all?
No.
Well, their win total is what, 11 and a half?
No. All right. So, where is this?
So according to the folks over at DraftKings, the favorite right now is Ohio State, Notre Dame, Texas, Indiana, Oregon, Georgia. Those are all the teams under 10-1 to win the national championship.
Yeah, and I like 2 of them.
I think you could also add Miami to that list. I do think Miami can reach it.
I don't like their quarterback.
I still think they can reach it. Their defense maybe takes a little bit of a step back, but I still trust them. I trust the coaching.
I mean, I will say this. I mean, God, dude, how funny would it be if they lost to Navy, Notre Dame?
It'd be very funny.
They go at BYU, then have a Navy sandwich spot.
It'd be very funny.
And they're not going to be ready for that offense.
It would be very funny.
Oh my god, that'd be fucking hysterical.
Oh god.
No.
I'm already looking at week 1 too. 11.5 Toledo at Michigan State's interesting. That one's kind of
Dude, give me fucking Toledo, dude. Give me fucking Toledo, dog.
Stanford 23.5 versus Miami.
Stanford?
It's at Stanford.
That's a lot of points, dude.
That is a lot of points.
I'm trying to find if they have a Notre Game of the Year lines up for Notre Dame.
For the Wisconsin game?
They have Wisconsin getting 20.5.
That's at Lambeau, right?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Game of the Year.
Wait, Wyoming and Colorado State are opening the season? That's kind of crazy. For a crazy rivalry game like that? That's nuts.
How do you have no Notre Dame games listed for?
What if Clemson beats LSU?
Jesus, no way. What's the line? With
What
that?
if?
What if? Dude, some of these Game of the Year lines, dude. All right, here we go. BYU hosting Notre Dame. Jim, guess that line.
Notre Dame 4.5.
Notre Dame -10.
I might take BYU, dude. At home, those Mormons are going to be going crazy. Also, with all the hype that Notre Dame's getting going into this season, they're going to disappoint.
Jim, Notre Dame hosting Miami. Jim, guess that line.
Notre Dame 3.5.
7.
Oh my god, dude.
Oregon hosting Michigan. Jim, guess that line.
Oregon 10.5.
Oh, dude, close. 13.5.
Okay.
SMU at Notre Dame. Jim, guess that line. Oh, dude.
Notre Dame 17.5.
Jim, you're right, dude. I'm going to be hammering TCU plus 16.5 against Texas Tech. Just hammer.
Eric, are you ready for my wheel spin? For which team? What did we decide for the Power Four? They have to win their conference for this bet to come through.
Yeah, let's do that.
So the last one was the group of 6. We had Liberty. If Liberty makes the college football playoff, I have to get my chest and back waxed.
Yes.
For the Power Four, are we still going playoff or are we just going to go conference winner? Which one are we doing?
Whatever. Let's go conference winner.
You want to go conference winner or you want to go the same? Because we can go keep it the same and make. If this team makes the playoff, I gotta do something.
Jim, I'm gonna do whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay, if this team, I have all the Power Four teams right here on a wheel. If this team makes the college football playoffs, I will eat all of the ingredients to I'll have a wheel of a wheel of meals, and whatever that'll land on, I will eat all the ingredients to that meal.
A wheel of meals. Okay.
It'll probably be like desserts and stuff like that.
Okay.
Whatever team this lands on, if they make the college football playoffs, I will find a dessert to eat all the ingredients of. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. And that team is the Washington Huskies. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
That's a super fun one because they could. I don't think that they will, but they'll be like they're one of those outlier teams.
They could.
Right in between Wisconsin and USC, by the way.
Oof.
Washington Huskies. Oh, is that in order? Oh, these are all in order by conference too. So I could have gotten boned by a different conference.
Boned.
Let's see if I should have shuffled it.
Why don't we
Let's see
shuffle
what the
them?
numbers. I'm spinning it again just to see what the number 2 team, what the team would have been if I did shuffle it.
Yeah.
It would have been LSU.
Okay.
Another fun one, but we're going Washington. If the Washington Huskies make the college football playoffs, we're gonna find something for me to eat.
Okay. I remember when you had to eat the ingredients of a key lime pie.
That one was fun. That was a fun one. It'll be maybe a wedding cake
Okay.
or a cake of some sort. Cake or brownies. Maybe brown. I don't know. We'll do something. We'll do something really good. If Washington makes the playoffs, we'll do something good. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Follow that man at Etoff21 Sports. Follow me at XFL Jim.
Before we sound off, I have a question for you.
Oh, yes.
For the people. My question is, hold on, I gotta find it first. My question is this, my friend. Saturday, August 29th, first day of the season. I think we should either stream me, you, and Chase, North Carolina and TCU, or Virginia, NC State.
Let's see. Well, I mean, we should. Okay. What's the. So, North Carolina TCU's at noon. NC State, Virginia's at. We could do both, can't we?
Let's only do one. That's a lot. That's a lot of
Let's
sleep.
let's do the opening game then. Let's do North
All right.
Carolina at TCU. In
That way
Dublin.
we can talk Michael Lombardi.
Right?
Dude, how
I
is
like that.
Michigan only laying 4.5?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's do
Can't
it. We'll stream it.
wait to have my Labor Day weekend ruined too with Toledo beating Michigan State the first to lead it off on a Friday.
Or North Carolina to beat TCU and kind of just like crush those dreams. Because remember, the team that loses in Ireland, their season usually just derails.
Just
We have a track record, dude. The team that loses in Ireland, their season just like goes to shit.
or it's gonna be the team. Everyone going, whoa, who's this fucking Harvard kid from fucking TCU?
Well, yeah, that's if TCU comes out and wins it.
Just slinging.
That's if TCU comes out and wins it. Follow that man once again. Follow into me. Tune in. I'm streaming on Twitch every Thursday and Friday night. They're fun. They're a good time. Love you guys, and we'll see you. Eric did stop by. Big kisses. Love to everybody. Bye-bye.